Working with Compassion International has helped Graystone Church reach our mission of knowing God and making God known. The purpose of Compassion is to release children from poverty in the name of Jesus. Compassion accomplishes this through connecting with churches in the U.S. and churches in poverty-stricken communities around the world. 8 years ago, we hosted a Compassion Sunday at Graystone Church, and we gave our members the opportunity to sponsor children living in poverty, and we partnered with a church in Juticalpa, Honduras. Over the last 8 years, we have sponsored over 1,100 children. As you can imagine, we've been able to impact those kids and their families in the name of Jesus. But what we didn't realize is how we would impact our families at Graystone Church. As some of you know, when you go on a mission trip to a foreign country, the trip ends up impacting you as much or more than those in the foreign country. This is what we've experienced with Compassion. Our families are living on mission because they are participating in the Great Commission and seeing lives change for all eternity. If you and your church would like to partner with Compassion International, I highly recommend hosting a Compassion Sunday at your church. To find out more about hosting a Compassion Sunday, go to compassion.com/familygoals. Again, you can find out more information at compassion.com/familygoals. Welcome to another episode of the Family Goals Podcast with David Pollack and Pastor Jay.
In this episode, we talk about fasting, man. Kind of cool. Like, just maybe it's something you haven't thought about before. So different ways to think about how you can maybe execute it, and some stories that will crack you up about fasting.
Yeah,
some really good
have
ones.
A great story about
some
it.
really good one. Embarrassing too, but tune in.
Good stuff. All right, so I texted you the other night.
Yeah, I don't like it when you text me. Stop texting me.
From the Georgia women's basketball game, because Jennifer and I were there watching LSU Tigers.
That wasn't the other night. That was a while ago, but yeah. You're a diehard, aren't you?
We are. So they had a big win over Texas.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. They got some good players. Flajay
Texas
Johnson
has got some big old girls.
Texas,
they got some grown ace women.
That 00, I don't know her name, but she had like 15 points, 15 rebounds. I mean, we couldn't stop her. We don't really. Our bigs. We have a senior who's about 6'2", but we got a young freshman, Grace Knox, who's 6'2". She's going to be a stud, but she's young. And then we had this 6'5" player that transferred from Notre Dame, but she just I don't want to downplay her too much, but
she's not what you wanted.
The coordination doesn't seem to be there.
She's 6'5".
She's 6'5". Like,
you can't have it all, bro. Come on.
I know, but
she can't be like your old girl.
You got Flajay Johnson is playing good. Michaela Williams, and the girl that transferred Malaysia, Fool Wiley from South Carolina, good athlete. But yeah, big win over Texas. And
it wasn't a big win over Georgia. That wasn't a big win.
No, it was a blowout, but it wasn't. They had lost their first two. They lost to Vanderbilt. And they lost to Kentucky, so they were 0-2 in the SEC. They had a kind of a cupcake preseason. They were blowing everybody out.
Yeah, they're
scoring
ungood.
over. But then so I didn't think they were going to beat Texas, but that was a good win. That the Booker girl, I think her name's Booker.
35.
Yeah,
she's a
35.
Baller.
She is
baller.
She may be the best player in
I have a daughter
that
likes basketball, so we watch.
That's what I wanted to get into with you. With y'all are in a basketball right now, high school basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Nicholas playing, Leah's playing.
Well, Nicholas isn't really playing, but Leah's playing.
Nicholas on the team.
Nicholas rides the bench a little bit, but
Nicholas is football. Is he like the football player playing basketball?
He looks like that kid now.
Okay, like when he fouls people, it's like a hard foul.
He comes in and hammers people. Like it's the other day he hit one
He's
kid.
the hit man.
He doesn't mean to now, man. But he doesn't realize how big he's gotten. But he hit this one kid the other day, both going for a loose ball, and the kid went flying 7 yards. Like everybody started laughing. Like it was like, but he yeah, so he doesn't get to play much, which has been good, man. Like it's been good and bad, right? Like you get frustrated as a parent and you want to see your kid play, but at the same time, you also want your kids to get lessons about life and how hard it is and how it can be difficult, and you have to have a great attitude and show up even when you're not getting results you want. So it's been kind of fun.
Also it's so healthy for kids playing multiple sports. I think people get locked in on one sport too early in their career. So I think it's good he's playing basketball. It's probably helping develop other muscles, other skills, other agility.
So speaking of that, so we took a trip to Ole Miss last year, And it's the first camp Nicholas has ever wanted to go to. He didn't want to go to camps when he was in 9th grade, 10th grade. Mm-hmm. We're not wasting our time. I'm not wasting my time and money to go to a camp if he doesn't want to go. And so last year,
football camp.
Yeah. So last year he's like, all right, I think I want to play college football. He's into it. Bam, bam. So we go to Ole Miss, and he's going against these prospects, right, in Ole Miss Stadium. And to watch him run routes and get open, I was shocked. I was blown away because he doesn't do it at North. We don't do one-on-ones. We don't do a lot of stuff like that gets you ready for the next level when it comes to route running and stuff. And so I asked him, I was like, how did you know how to run routes? And he said, it's basketball. It's exactly what he said. I said, what do you mean? He's like, it's like being a guard or being somebody with the ball. He was like, you shake them, you get them to lean, and you go the other way. Like, he was like, you change speeds. He said, you're physical, like you create contact. And I was like, there you go, right there. That's the importance of playing multiple sports. Like, literally, we don't train running routes. We don't work on any of that stuff. Like, I know there's a lot of people that spend time on that, and I probably could do a better job of spending some time on that. But like, I'm not interested in like overkilling that. Mm-hmm. But it was funny to watch him and to have him have success. But it was exactly why you just said. It was literally because he played basketball and he's kind of used to it.
So he did pretty good. I mean, he did pretty good.
He did really good
at the camp.
Yeah, he did really good.
So did you hang out with Lane Kiffin any?
Yeah, that was when Lane. Yeah,
I know y'all are pretty close. You talked to him regularly.
Yeah, I like Lane. We hung out with them, and I bet you're all on the Lane train now, ain't you?
I am fully embracing the Lane train. Like if you were to look at my Instagram search feed, if you open it up, it's nothing but Lane Kiffin and like college sports and then LSU Tigers. And there's been some funny.
That seems unhealthy.
There's been some.
I feel like
it probably is.
We need a balance of something.
Yeah, my algorithm is like the drama of LSU football and this whole transfer portal. And there's been some funny Coach O clips. I don't know if you've seen any of these. Coach O is like
Coach O, and Coach O don't care. Yeah, Coach O don't care.
Like, did you see the clip about him? They're like, well, how are you gonna operate under this new NIL stuff? Have you seen that clip?
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I just bring the money in.
Well, we used to bring the money in the back door.
Yeah.
Now you bring it in the front. I mean, again, NIL stands for now it's legal.
And he's like, I'm only joking, guys.
Yeah, wink, wink, nod, like bougie. Oh yeah.
And he's talking about some funny stories of how he recruited Joe Burrow, and they went to some restaurant. They didn't have crawfish, and he calls his buddy, like, get the crawfish, bring it in the back door, put it on the plate, bring it to Joe.
Pretty simple.
So
smart, good business. Yeah. I don't know how to recruit, that's for sure.
No, but I'm fully embracing the LSU, the Lane Kiffin. I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. So back to basketball though. Leah's basketball. Things going good. You like coaching?
Yeah, I love it. Love coaching. We scheduled really hard to start the season, so we've lost a lot of games, but we've played 6 or 7 top 10 teams, or maybe more. Mm-hmm. So we've lost 6 games, I think, or something like that. But we've learned a lot, and that we've kind of learned who we are and what we can and can't do, and so that's been fun to watch and fun to be a part of, because now you get into the season where you go win region, which our region isn't the strongest, and then go try to win a championship in the next couple months.
Yeah, I think playing that tougher schedule, that's hurting the LSU women. They played this cupcake schedule, and they lose their first 2 SEC games. So the record really doesn't matter.
It doesn't change anything.
What matters is how do you finish
in
the state tournament. You win your region, and then how do you finish it in the state tournament?
Winning your region to get a good seed is important. Obviously, that's really important. But this preseason means nothing. Like we played Kate Harpering, who is that? She's the Matt Harpering. Remember Matt Harpering?
Oh yeah,
it's his daughter. She's the number 4 player in the country.
Where is she?
She's at Marist. She's in Atlanta. Like, she's our main competition. They're our main competition. We scheduled them for this season. Like, we played them already.
Okay.
She had 38 and 10. They scored 50
something. Is she big? Is she a guard?
She's a 5'11" guard that can do whatever she wants.
Okay.
She toasted us. Like, it was a good game. It was a competitive game. Yeah. But like you see now you know what they are, who they are, which is good, because we'll have to beat them in the Elite 8 probably.
So they're in the same level as you guys.
They're the favorite to win the championship.
Okay, because y'all played them in football too, I believe.
Yes, us, Kale, and them are the 3 girls teams really. Okay. In Creekside.
Well, y'all made the championship game last year. Didn't you?
We were
State championship?
Final Four.
Final
We lost
Four.
in the Final Four.
Didn't you?
Final Four. We lost in the Final Four.
Okay.
So and listen, there's other really good teams in competition, but those are the ones that you like we played Cale already. Mm-hmm. We lost to Cale by 3 at our place. But again, we've learned. That's the whole part of it. We've learned who we are, what we can and can't do, and so I think that's critically important.
Now, is Leah wanting to play college basketball?
She wants to, yeah.
That's what she wants to do.
She wants to. So we'll see how that goes. But
she's pretty tall for her age.
She is. She wants to play. We did AAU last year, but Lindsay had the surgeries and stuff, so we weren't as big of a part of it. And I told her, I was like, baby, I said, you have elite feel for basketball. You're really good. You're a really good player. I was like, but if you don't gain weight and get stronger, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not going to go play, high level basketball. So that's on you. I was like, we're not going to go tour around the country for no reason. I don't want to play travel ball. I don't want to freaking travel. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to. Yeah. Well, actually, some people enjoy it. I don't.
Yeah, that's not something I would enjoy.
It stinks. Yeah. And some people think they have to do it. You don't have to do it. That's bullcrap. It's a lie. This is just money. This is all about money. Travel balls and travel sports about money. So I told her, I was
like a weight training program.
Well, she does stuff in the gym. I mean, I don't help her. She doesn't want help. I can help her in a heartbeat, but
she knows she knows how to do the workouts.
She knows what to do, and I'll give her a little bit of feedback. She sends me her workout every time she does it, and I'll just slowly give her a little bit of feedback and reps and what she's doing and stuff like that. But I told her, I was like, if you don't get to 150, we're not doing travel ball. Because you got to
weight,
you got to
150 pounds.
You got to get bigger and stronger. She gets pinged around. Last year in travel ball, she's got great feel. She's got a good game, but bong, these are big girls. And so, and then so the other day actually she went and weighed and she's way off, and I was like, yeah, it stinks for you.
But is she on protein shakes and weight gain and
she does a great job eating. She does a really good job. It was fun to watch last night. They packed their lunch and stuff, and you watch them pack their lunch, and it's pretty impressive. Leah took wraps and made chicken wraps. Nicholas took steak and rice and made steak and rice bowl. Nicholas will take a pound of ground beef, he'll cook it himself, put taco seasoning on it, cheese, and then 2 cups of rice, and he takes that in a bowl for lunch. It's 2,100 calories. That's a lot of calories. Me and you'd be fat as a rat.
Yeah.
So yeah, she knows what she needs to do, but I told her the other day when she weighed, I was like, you realize we're not playing AAU basketball, right? We're not going to do that. And she was like, what? And she said, Mommy. And Mommy was like, Daddy controls AAU basketball, baby.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. So she got her feelings hurt.
Well, a lot of people ask me all the time if you're going to get back into broadcasting. I know you have the see ball, get ball, and the YouTube and all that, but are you?
Which is kind of fun.
Is it fun? I mean, I feel like y'all do a great job.
It's kind of fun doing it yourself and having your own schedule and stuff. But I think TV's in the future, if it fits into the schedule. But like we've talked about before, it's not.
Well, that's kind of where I was going with this because Leah has this year and then 2 more years.
Yeah.
But then after that, I mean, are you going to go coach college with her? Or are you going to just
No, I'm definitely not following her. No, that's not happening. For example, again, I got a text from a college coach at a really nice university. He's like, hey, come be my assistant defensive line coach. And then we can work our way from there. And that sounds awesome. And that sounds great. But I mean, I'm coaching at North Oconee for free right now. So why would we want to go make a lot of money and coach in high school or college sports? No, not
when
with
you can coach for free.
Yeah, not with our schedule. I got 1 year left with Nicholas and I got 2 years left with Leah. So I'm not.
So after that, who knows?
After that, we'll see where God takes us.
You could get back
do
into
whatever
TV.
we want to do.
You
right?
could do whatever, but you're kind of locked in.
But I
think
the TV, football TV is something that I absolutely can do this next year probably. If it works in my schedule, hey, I'm coming out Friday night after the game, and then I can be there on Saturday, and then I can be available during the week, but just not on Friday night. Friday night is Nicholas and North Oconee football, and then if you can work around that, so be it. But if you can't, then that's okay. I understand.
And nowadays, with the technology, I mean, so many people are doing stuff from their houses. You could do things from your house. So. Yep. That's good. So let's shift gears a little bit. We began the new year with the 3 days of prayer and fasting, really calling the whole church to.
Pause.
Okay.
opinion of fasting. I love that we did it as
3 days of prayer and fasting, and then we kicked off the new year with a night of worship.
I love
which I thought was awesome.
I love that we did it as a church.
Yeah,
because people have heard about fasting, and I think they have a opinion of fasting, or they've heard it in different ways. But I think they needed to hear it from you. Mm-hmm. So I think that was really good, and just it was cool. It was cool to see. Like my parents have never fasted. They've heard me talk about fasting before, but hearing it from you, and they did it. Like they had their
That's
first
amazing. I didn't
ever
know
fast.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I think it was fun to see. And again, if you read scripture and you read the word, like anytime in the ancient history, in the back in the day, like if you really wanted answers and really were seeking something and really in a spot that you needed something, like it's praying and fasting, prayer and fasting. Mm-hmm. Like that's how they. I mean, it's such a. Once you've done it, you realize it, but it's such a unique way to grow closer to God and to really. I thought you said it best when you did the service too. Is like to starve the physical, to get this to ignite the spiritual. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's the power of knowing, like, because I'll give you a good story. So here's a good story. This is multi-tiered and so many faceted, but you're gonna love it. So I'm fasting. I'm in New York. We're filming stuff for the documentary in New York. It was an awesome day. Flew up that morning.
What documentary is this?
Haven't shared yet what the documentary is, but we're going to soon. So I'm up there meeting and then coming back. I realized I lost my car keys. Okay. I don't have a spare key.
To your car at the airport
To the
here?
truck at the airport here. So
Okay.
I'm like, son of a gun. So I'm calling around trying to figure out if it was in one of the cars that I was at, if I was at the airport security.
Oh, in New York?
I'm in New York.
You
still
lost your keys in New York?
I'm still in New York. Yeah, I didn't know where. But so I'm calling to see if the driver that dropped me off had it where I was at. And then the other second driver, because when I went through security, I was like, I don't have my keys to put in the bin. And so I call a locksmith. And I'm like, hey, meet me at my car at 9 p.m. in Atlanta airport, because I landed at 8:45. I said, okay. So I'm pissed. I'm upset. Like, I mean, I'm frustrated, right? So I go through the airport in New York and I'm like, I'm going to go get food. Screw it. I'm going to go eat. Like this day's miserable anyways. Like this kind of stinks. I'm going to eat.
So you're breaking the fast.
I'm going to break the fast. I'm going to go eat. So I go through, I get a salad and I get like chicken, steak, edamame, black beans, all this like really good, cool salad. It was an awesome salad. And I'm heading to my gate and I sit down. I got it to go. I sit down and I'm like, and I'm sitting at a restaurant, like seat right there, like Applebee's or something, because it was just close to my gate. And I was about to eat my salad. I'm like, I literally talked to myself and I'm like, the whole point of this fast is to say, like, when things aren't going my way, or to depend and rely on God in a daily manner. And I literally, the first time something happened, I turned to food.
To make you feel better.
I was like, literally, I'm turning to food to make me feel better. Like this, the whole point of this exercise is to turn to God. Like, so I didn't unpack my salad. It was still in the box. I didn't eat it. So I put it above in the overhead bin. So get this.
You're going to like carry it home with you?
This gets worse. Yeah, 100% I'm going to carry it home with me. And guess what time I'm going to eat it? At 12, right? Like I'm going to eat it at 12 when I get home. I land. So I told you, I called the locksmith. Landed at 8:45. He said, we'll meet you there. Go to the car. It's a dude that's Russian. Doesn't speak English, a lick of English. Like every 16 words I can understand him. He gets to my car at 11:30 p.m. So I'm like,
are you holding onto the salad the whole time?
No, I had my suit jacket on the back of my truck, and the salad was right next to it. And so it's 11.
So this whole time you're thinking about eating that salad? That you're waiting on the
I was
the
so
Russian
frustrated
guy?
that I wasn't even thinking about the salad at that point.
Okay.
But so I'm sitting there. He comes. So I'm.
Are you have an extra key in your car?
No.
Like, how are you going to start the car?
He's making the key. He broke in. Now he's making me a key. Like they have those they have those people. They have vans, and they come and they have all the equipment to make the key.
Oh, okay.
So he's making the key, and can't get it to work. It's 11:30, or he got it at 11:30. But like I'm walking off, I'm pacing back and forth, and I'm just trying not to get frustrated. I'm praying like crazy. Don't be a turd. Like this dude was 2.5 hours late to begin with, like which was frustrating. But then I look down and it's 12:05, and I'm like, I can eat my salad though.
Oh, this is after the 3 days?
Yeah, this was the third day. So, hey, I eat my salad at 12:05. Hey, from 12:05 to 12:20. I was happy as it gets, bro. That dude was walking back and forth trying to figure out my truck, and I'm just like, oh, this is so good. Like, I'm walking back and forth, smiling. Then I'm done, and then it's 12:45 a.m. Then it's 1, then it's 2, 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, all right, bro. I walk over. I'm like, do you read English?
Read English.
Yes. So I text, when are you going to be done? I don't know if I can fix it. It's 2:30 in the morning, bro. It's 2:30. So I was like, I'm out. I'm done. So
you call it Uber?
Went to the Marriott, which is not that far away, right there at the airport. Went to the Marriott. So bought a hotel room, which costs money.
Yeah.
Money. And this is like me and Lindsay are on the strictest amount of budget we've ever been on because we're making less money than we've ever made. So we're trying to be very responsible. So that's a couple $100.
Yeah.
Call a guy in the morning to come fix it I was like, can you make a key for this truck? Yeah. He was fantastic. This dude was awesome. Couple $100. He comes out the next morning, fixes it. So I spent the night at the airport, got like 5 hours sleep. So driving home in my truck, got the key, spent my couple $100. I always keep my nice golf caddy in the back of my car, and I flip it up on two wheels down, one wheel like is a little bit up. Never had an issue whatsoever. It's a couple $100, like might be $300 or $400. Like it's a nice cart, right? I'm driving down the road, going like 75, 80. And I look in the rearview mirror, and that thing goes, shoo, flies right out the back of my truck.
Oh, it wasn't tied down?
No, it's not tied down. It's not. It never comes out. It never moves.
Were your clubs in it?
No, my clubs were in the car. Thank God.
Okay.
But I literally just laughed. It flew out, and I just went. I was like, all right, God, like, talk to me, bro. Like, what do I need to know? Because I'm not doing something right here. But it was awesome because the fact
I'm driving straight to the night of worship.
Yes, straight to the night of worship, going and knocking this out. But it was really that was fun and discouraging for me because it was fun. It's always fun to challenge yourself. It's always fun to deprive yourself of something. But it was very discouraging that when something went wrong that day, my first response was to run to food. That was eye-opening. But to think like how much you really think about food in a day will blow your mind. And if you can take a fast and really use it for what you're trying to use it for, which is turn this now and think about God. Like every time you're hungry, every time you feel that rumble, it's like, Lord, thank you. Just thank you for what I have. Like if you're struggling with something, and that's the main point of a fast, I think, is struggling with something or a situation. Like as soon as you think about it, like you're praying for it. Like as soon as I think about food, I'm praying for it. As soon as I think about food, I'm praying for it. So, fun and discouraging.
Just for those who don't know about fasting is simply put abstaining from food for spiritual purposes. And so the idea is when you have a hunger pain, it just reminds you to pray for whatever specifically you're fasting for, you're praying for. And
you want answers for something that you've been struggling with for a long, long time? Pray and fast. Like you'll get answers at a faster rate than you've probably ever thought.
And also like the time you spend, hey, what are we eating for dinner? Driving to a restaurant, ordering your food, eating your food. You could spend all that time in prayer. So instead of, say 12 to 1 on any given day, instead of eating lunch, well, we're going to spend an hour in prayer and we're going to pray over this. And so I was so encouraged that, because, we shared we really didn't tell everybody about the fast till the online message. And then I saw that only like 500 or 600 people watched the online message. So then I was concerned, well, not everyone heard the message and understands why we're doing it. But everyone I talked to was like, no, we did it. We're in. Like the whole church, really. And to hear about your parents doing it,
awesome.
There were so many people that fasted for the very first time. And 3 days is a lot for someone if that's your first time.
Well, and just so everybody out there knows too, like you don't have to jump into this and go, hey, I'm going 3 days, no food, like no calories whatsoever. Like the fasting is very flexible. Like some people fasted from social media. Some people fast, like it's really something that's consuming a lot of your time, energy that you can shift and change and focus on something else. But like you can do, like my parents did liquid. Like it was just no food. Like you could have liquid. So they had coffee. They were. My mom called me and she was like, "Your dad's talking about blendering a ribeye with some butter. Does that work?" And I was like, "No, it doesn't work." But like, whether it's 1 day, whether it's a few days, whether you're giving yourself fruit juice and vegetable juice. It doesn't matter. Like it will not matter.
That's what I was trying to tell people.
Well, you did a great job of telling me
that. We ended up going to a small group party that Sunday night. The small group had their Christmas party. They couldn't have it during December, so they had it January 4th. And I was like, well, this is going to be perfect because I'm going to begin fasting right then, like that dinner that night. And he made these tomahawk steaks, and it was just like this incredible meal. But his wife was saying, hey, I'm going to eat my protein shake in the morning. I'm going to drink my protein shake in the morning, and then I'm going to eat dinner at night. That's us fasting, isn't it? And I was like, well, whatever God is leading you. She's like, I'm not going to snack during the day. Like I normally eat during the day, but I'm just going to do my protein shake in the morning. I'm going to eat dinner at night. And she's like, does that count? I'm like, it's whatever God is leading you to do. Like I didn't want to say, hey, I'm not going to eat anything between right now and the night of worship. But so Jessie, which I was really proud of her. She's our 17-year-old
granddaughter.
She did. We have a real grandson now.
I know, right? So we have to change that.
Yeah. So what Jessie ended up doing, she fasted the first 24 hours, and then she was dying, and so she ended up eating dinner. So what she ended up doing was 3 24-hour fasts. So she went 7 p.m. Sunday to 7 p.m. Monday, like a 24-hour fast, and then ate dinner.
Okay.
And then the next day did the same thing. And then the next day did that. So she did 3 separate 24-hour, but that's what she did. But she's never fasted before.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So that was great.
Like you find what works for you, but you kind of understand, as long as you understand the premise and the point. But like, and this is important because you talk about, like, I told you about things. I told you about people that did this. Like Moses, he fasted 40 days, 40 nights while receiving the 10 Commandments, like prayer and fast, prayer and fast, prayer and fast. Like Daniel did it, Nehemiah did it. Like there's a lot of examples. I said examples, but I wanted to be a little bit more specific.
Jesus, 40 days,
obviously Jesus,
wilderness.
But those are examples of getting clarity, getting answers from God, and again, it makes you seek Him more. But yet the details are flexible. The details are social media will give you a couple hours a day for a lot of people. Like the phone. I wanted to do the phone.
I would love to fast from the phone.
I told Lindsay,
I was like, the phone.
She told me no.
In a closet for 24 hours.
She told me no. She was like, because you can't, get a hold of each other. Like you can't. I don't know about.
It would be hard to do.
It wouldn't.
But no, it would be so nice.
It'd be fun. Like we would all be fine, and we would all live. Like now we would all tick. But don't you think you'd realize how much time you waste that you could be doing on something that actually has a benefit, and thinking about things and praying for things and like seeking God more? Like it would be amazing. Like we would have so much more. I think what we would discover is our capacity to love and to be in the moment and to be with others and spend times with others would be a lot greater. It would be so much greater.
Well, I think a lot of people's default, and I'm guilty of this too, is if I have some downtime, the natural tendency is to look at my phone, like check my email, check my messages, look at Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on the night that we had the night of worship, I was just sharing some of the things I had been learning that week. And I read the Gospel of John last week, and one of the things that when Jesus talks to and this would be a good verse for the Tony Financial.
But look at you. Financial. You're not near as dumb as you look sometimes.
And,
you know that?
and we appreciate Tony Financial.
Tony Financial.
Big supporters of the podcast.
They're big supporters of the podcast. But like, if you're looking for someone that can help your finances and take it to the next level, like a kingdom partner that's certified, and you know what it takes to go through that certification. It's a lot. Like, he'll help you change your finances in a way that will blow your mind, and just awesome dude, awesome believer, someone you can really trust.
So I was sharing that in John chapter 4, Jesus has this conversation with the woman at the well. And we typically share that all about evangelism, and she ends up going and telling the whole town knows about Jesus because hey, come meet this guy that told me everything
about me,
about my whole life, and so he must be the Messiah. And so the disciples have gone to get food. Of course, Jesus isn't supposed to be talking to a woman in their culture, or even a Samaritan, because they were enemies of the Jews. But anyway, I don't want to get into all that. But they had gone to get food, and so they bring Jesus some food back. And he said, and this is what he says in verse 32 of John chapter 4. He says, "But he said to them, I have food to eat that you know nothing about." And then he goes on to say, "My food," in verse 34, said Jesus, "is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work." And so I think replacing what you're saying, replacing the physical with the spiritual. Like, I have food that you know nothing about, but he's not really talking about. He's not talking
about them Twinkies, cuz.
Yeah, he's talking about how
he didn't have a protein bar in his robe.
Yeah, and I was kind of joking, like, is Jesus got some snacks that he's hiding some snacks?
You better give me them snacks, cuz. I know you turned that water into wine. What'd you turn them rocks into?
Yeah,
some popcorn.
And so when I shared this, it led several of the guys at church into, well, maybe I need to fast. I need to keep the fast going. So some of the guys ended up fasting, a few more days. Like, hey, my food, let God sustain me. Let my work for him sustain me, and not let food meet my needs. But I think that's
it's amazing how many excuses though we want to make of reasons why we wouldn't do it. Like for me and for our family, like, we're so active and we work out so much. Oh, I don't have food. Like, I don't have calories. Like, how am I going to sustain it? How am I going to work out? Like, you're going to be okay. Like, we got plenty.
So you're talking about your morning routine on our last podcast. Do you eat before you do all that? You don't. So that's what I was telling Jennifer, because I've gotten into rucking. This is a whole nother
rucking's fantastic
thing, and
it's one of the best things you can do.
I have a 25-pound vest. And
First of all, walking is one of the best things on the planet, and rucking just takes it and puts it on steroids.
Well, I used to give Jennifer a hard time because we would always go for these walks, and I would say, well, I'm not getting any exercise. I'm just spending time with you, which but now that I have the 25-pound weight vest
I bet them shoulders feel like they're dying, don't they?
Yeah, and so we went rucking either Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon, and I had not eaten in 2 or 3 days. And I was kind of a little bit slower than normal. Like, normally she's having to try to keep up with me, but I was having to try to keep up with her. And I kept reminding myself of what you said. I got so much stored up in here. I don't need energy.
You're good.
I've got enough energy. And Jennifer went and played tennis the other night during the middle of the fast. I was like, look, hey, Pollack says we got enough. We don't need to eat. It's just all in our mind.
100%
in our mind. So I was able to, I played golf. I went rucking. I did all kind of stuff.
The human body blows my mind. And like, it's further acknowledgement of God. Like, the fact of what our body can morph and change into, and like where it needs, like if it realizes it's not getting stuff, your body goes into starvation mode. Is like, all right, we got to slowly release this stuff. Like, we got to hold on to it a little bit more. Like, it basically becomes you in the desert. If you ain't got stuff, you're not going to go eat everything you have in one day, right? Like, you're going to learn how to, but the body, like when something's aching and hurting, it knows how to heal. The body, when something's aching and hurting, knows how to make you like walk a different way and put more pressure on different things. Like, the body's amazing, dude. Like, and what it can do, it's crazy. So yeah, you don't need we don't need near as much food as we think we do. And we dang sure don't need food to be the answer like your boy tried to do. Like, that was just embarrassing. I shouldn't even share that on the pod.
I'm so glad you shared that, because I think when everybody thinks about you, or when I think about you, I think about Mr. Discipline, Mr. Health. You're gonna stick to it. And so it's interesting that you went there. I could see me going there. I mean, I go there all the time with ice cream in the evenings.
Listen, I bought the salad.
Yeah, you bought it.
I just didn't eat it, thank God.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up here, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
let's wrap it up.
Not a just pray about it, be open about it. I think listen to this, listen to the words, and just be open about fasting, and think about what it could do for you and for your life, and some margins that you might get back.